I'm just going to use this metaphor. If you imagine your whole life you've been hopping, right, on one leg. You hop over here, you hop over there, you hop outside, you hop inside. You've always hopped, right? Your parents were really good at teaching you how to hop. Your schools taught you even better how to hop. And you've hopped and hopped and hopped and hopped all your life. And it's pretty hard work, right? And so sometimes we hop so hard and we hop so hard that we just get tired and exhausted, and it's just our hopping's off and we're not quite sure what to do about it. And we sign up for programs and we buy books and we sign up with therapists and we go for different approaches to try and help us deal with our hopping problem, right? Because we're worried our hopping's not quite the same as everybody else's. And what happens in those schools and in those classes and in those programs and in those books is you'll find numerous strategies to teach you how to hop better, right? So it's like if you place your foot slightly to this side, if you adjust your weight here, if you just hop twice as fast, if you just hop slower, right? That's what you'll hear in all the other programs, and you're like, I get it, I'm going to implement my hopping strategy. And you do it, and hopping gets a little bit easier for a while, right? And you find that your hopping gets better and better and better, and then all of a sudden you're not hopping as well as everybody else again, and you wonder where the magic went, and you get frustrated. But you know it worked for a little while, so you think, well, maybe if I just get the next hopping program, I'll be really good at hopping. It's all I want to do is get good at hopping. I can see how brilliant it is for everyone else that's hopping. What you're going to see in this program is going to be like, one day you're just going to see, oh my God, I've got a left leg. I have a left leg. I never realized I had a left leg. You're going to listen to someone like me who's discovered a left leg. And the minute we discover it, it's like you can start walking. And you're like, I never knew walking was a possibility. I never knew that walking was so easy. I never knew that this was even possible. Like, why did nobody ever tell me? Right? Where did this leg come from? Nobody ever told me. And I'm here to tell you that your left leg's always been there. It's just that you had a misunderstanding about how the world worked, and you had no idea, in all innocence. Your parents didn't know, your teachers didn't know. Nobody knew you had this left leg, otherwise they would have told you if they'd known. But most people don't know. And that's what's going to happen in this program. You're suddenly going to realize you got a left leg and you can just walk. And the coolest thing that you're going to realize is as soon as you see it for yourself, like I can tell you through the whole program you've got a left leg, right? The only thing you need to do is look, right? But you might look and you might get the concept of a left leg, and you might look but you can't really see it, but you can see that, well, she's definitely got something going on, but I can't quite work out what she's pointing to. I just want you to keep looking, because it's there. The truth of what I'm pointing to is there. You already know it. It's just you haven't quite realized the reality of your left leg yet. But when you do realize it, when you look and you see what I'm pointing to in this program, it's what the really cool thing, and why I keep saying to all of you there's less to do than you think, is you don't have to remember it. You don't have to write post-it notes. You don't have to practice looking at it every day. You don't have to remind yourself constantly. You don't have to do 10 minutes of left leg looking every day to remember that it's there. When you start to feel panicky, you don't have to do any left leg exercises. It's like suddenly you see something, you've realized it for yourself, and it can never be taken away from you. And there's no strategies and no tools and no techniques that you're going to learn from me in this program. I'm just going to point to something that's already there, that you already know, that you may never have realized for yourself, but you already know it. And that's the really cool thing. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. Now, you might forget and go back and do a little bit of hopping from time to time. No big deal. Because once you've seen you have a left leg, all of a sudden you kind of wake up to the fact and you're like, hang on a minute, I'm hopping. I don't need to do that anymore. And your left leg kind of gets back into use again.